Why does the narcissist get mad at you when you find out about what they're doing behind your back? Why is that? It's the weirdest thing that I think I've ever thought about or had to experience at the hands of a narcissist. So you're going along minding your business and you run into the big bad narcissist. You guys strike up a relationship of some sort, right? And then you realize that most of what the narcissist says isn't followed by any action, right? So, you start to get a little leery of this person. Maybe I need to watch them a little bit. Okay, that's what you do. So you're going along minding your business. You're in this relationship with the narcissist. And every time they tell you that they are, 5 minutes away, they end up 2 hours away, right? They tell you that they're just around the corner, supposed to be coming over your house, whatever. And that takes 3 hours, and they only live 20 minutes away, right? So you start scratching your head. Why does a narcissist always do that? Like, what's up with that, right? And then after a while, you really, really start to look at some of the narcissist behaviors. And let's say you stumble upon the fact that they're seeing someone else. By the way, this always happens with narcissists. They're always seeing someone else. There's always someone else in the wings, in the woodworks, so to speak, waiting for the narcissist to give them, some time of day. That's what narcissists do, okay? Now, the thing about it is they don't ever expect anybody to figure them out. They don't expect you to be able to catch them red-handed, so to speak, right? Or any-handed. And so what the narcissist will do is continue to spin you and spin you and spin you by gaslighting you and continuing to lie to you on and on and on and on until you confront them with a behavior, right? And let's say the behavior is cheating. So you go to your narcissist one day and you say, hey, narcissist, listen, I know you're cheating on me. You told me that it was just you and I. You told me that, you were 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes away every time, but you took hours and hours and hours. And that clued me in that you were doing something other than what you were telling me. All right. So I checked it out. And I found you and him walking in the rain. Right. Shout out to Orange Juice Jones back in the days. All right. So you found them walking in the rain and you took a couple of pictures. Okay. And they were cuddled up and huddled up and kissing and, all of that good stuff, right? All right. So you hit the narcissist over the head with this. Look, isn't that you and them? First thing the narcissist will probably try to do is deny that it's them. Your eyes deceive you, right? It wasn't me, right? How far away were you when you saw or when you thought you saw me and this person, right? You say 30 feet away. How can you see that it's me from 30 feet, right? So you'll get all of that. Right? And so what the narcissist is doing in that instance is gaslighting you, trying to make you second guess yourself, trying to make you second guess what you saw with your own eyes. Never, ever second guess what you saw with your own eyes. Never. Okay, so narcissist continues on, just basically trying to, gaslight you and so forth. And some, more often than not, they're relatively successful at doing this, right? But sometimes we stick to our guns, don't we? And we say, no. I saw you doing this, right? Clearly you're doing it. And I'm not letting you off the hook, all right? So what does the narcissist do in that instance? Of course, they turn into the victim. And they go into why and how you have made their lives so hard. And if it weren't for you, they wouldn't be out there seeing other people anyway. Right? Of course. Typical narcissistic comeback. Right? So they explain away. They don't look at themselves as being responsible for their behavior. They don't accept responsibility, nor do they have the simple insight to say, you know what, this is my crap, and I shouldn't have done it. I need to do better in order to continue in a relationship with this, decent person. They don't look at it like that. Now, what you do in that instance is going to determine what happens to you going forward. There is but one thing that you must do. It is end it. End the relationship. There can be no more. You can provide no more opportunities. Change will not come. All right? Change will not come to this situation. In 10 years, the narcissist will be doing the same thing. Okay? Now, what is it, though, inside of them that makes them believe that they, A, can't be caught in their stuff, and then, B, if they are caught, that they can lie their way out of it? It is capital A, double R-O, G-A-N-C-E. Arrogance. Arrogance. Right? There is nothing more arrogant than a narcissist who's trying to lie their way out of being caught red-handed doing something wrong to someone. Okay? Their arrogance makes them so haughty in terms of their attitude towards you that they really believe in their heart of hearts that they can convince you not to believe what you saw with your eyes. Or they can convince you that it was your fault as to why they did what they did. And if you don't believe it, then there's something wrong with you. You're the one who's deranged. You're the one that's too difficult. You're the one that's being harsh and demanding, right? Arrogance. Nothing but arrogance. Okay? So, this fulfills another of the criterion for DSM-5 in terms of recognizing narcissistic personality traits. And so, when you see it, you have to identify and recognize it, and you must go. Shut it down. It is what it is. You must go. Beware and be aware. Peace.